Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. VYCM with thanks to our good friends at Malton and some cracking games to talk about. Finals.
Yep.
We are very close to finals. Right? Are you with us?
I found a Pokemon.
Finals.
I found another Pokemon.
What?
Found a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's only two of us today. I think.
What's this about? What's going on here?
Well,
Hasn't
you said-
everyone?
You said finals, so
Finals.
that means there's teams going fishing.
No, it's round 16 coming up this week. We're still 2 weeks to go.
Haven't we started Mad Monday?
Well, hang on, where's Sherbrooke on the ladder? Oh, I see what's going on here. You've checked out, mate.
That's it.
You're
They're
done.
done.
Pikachu.
What?
Got him.
Pikachu. Got him.
Am I missing something here?
It's the new craze, and he's just checked out for the year.
Pickle what?
Pikachu. You know, Pokemon?
Who?
Pokemon. It's like this new crazy game.
Poke who?
No,
Mon.
not poking me.
Are we on?
Pokemon.
Are we on at the moment?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
McKinnon
What do you guys
106.
get up to?
Is this serious? McKinnon 106 defeated Danny Nong. Actually, speaking of serious, is this
Let's
serious?
get back to serious.
McKinnon 106 defeated Danny Nong 102 in overtime. Is that right?
Yeah, that happened.
That happened.
Wow. Max Cody, 35 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. Riley Wood had 37 points for Danny Nong. I did know about this, by the way. In all seriousness, it's a disgraceful shirt. In all seriousness, I went down.
It's not open. I'm not drinking alcohol.
I went down to McKinnon on Saturday night, and I walked in to see the state champ women's game. Didn't realise it was a triple header down there, by the way. And as I walked in, I ran into a gentleman I know, and he said, "Oh, you've just missed a great game. We got up in overtime against Dandenong." I said, "Sorry, you must have the teams mixed up. Who did you play?" He said, No, we played Dandenong." Oh, that's unbelievable. Did not see it coming.
No, look, I think, in all seriousness,
You'd pay again on the way out, 208 points.
that is, this was around almost that defense took a holiday. And Cody had like 8 points to half time. 8 or 9 points or something, and came
Sore
out
shoulders at the end
absolutely
of the game.
smashed
That
it.
was the gentleman that Justin ran into.
Yeah.
Cody said, "Mate, you missed a great game. I got 35 and we won."
That is just phenomenal. I mean, you know, Dandenong struggle to hold teams down points-wise. Anyway, that's their only downfall. They do generally score high and hold, but to let that in is ridiculous.
You know what this does emphasise, though, because we spoke about this last week.
Mm-hmm.
If McKinnon had have won
Yeah.
the games that they've lost by 7 points or less,
Well, they won by 4 or less.
they'd be playing in the finals.
Yeah.
They would. I mean, this just absolutely emphasises it. Well done, Cougars. Great win. Melbourne 84 went down to Ringwood 86.
Yep.
There's another big one. Michael Soldy 31 and 14. Andrew Paniato had 28 and 14 for Melbourne. Didn't see this one coming either.
On the buzzer. Yeah, Melbourne led all the way, and Ringwood had a good run home in that last quarter and a turnover with 5 seconds to go. They were tied up, and young James Perrin, who has off the bench and doesn't normally have a big impact, but he actually had a really good weekend for Ringwood, and not counting out Salty and Shawnee, who had big weekends, but. Look, Ringwood are a great side, and I'll talk about them probably a little bit more after.
I'll tell you what, the day that Ringwood can roll out a player, last name Pepper, I'm going to be very, very happy. Keilor 60 went down to Blackburn 75. Seb Lemonardo had 18 points and 12 rebounds. BJ Simons 15 and 19 for Keilor. Blackburn just roll on. I know you don't think that. I know you guys don't rate them.
Don't
Keilor.
put me in the same conversation.
No, not rating them isn't the issue. Not at all.
He doesn't rate the whole conference.
That's
right.
just silly.
No,
Maybe I will crack this. Maybe I will crack
You
this.
did say that last week.
No, I didn't.
You don't think anyone in the Watson Conference will get past week 1. That's what you said last week.
Yeah, so doesn't mean I don't rate them as a competition.
Oh, okay.
I just don't think they're as strong as the finalists on the
Terrell
So
Conference.
if final started tomorrow, Blackburn are at home to Eltham. Who wins?
Eltham.
Wow.
And I'll talk about that a little bit after, and it's why I
Okay.
think that thing. But Keilor actually were in with a shot here. They led 23-11 at the end of the first, shot at 50%. And then they got, I think, just a little bit ahead of themselves. They were 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. Then in the next quarters, they went none of 5, none of 6, none of 3 from out there, and ended up 1 of 16.
Stop putting the rock in.
Stop!
Inside.
You were playing so well inside. Why would you bother putting up so many shots from out there? And look, I understand games change and things are different. Blackburn could have gone a lot more defensive inside and stopped that. But I think Keilor would have loved the start, and Blackburn, I think, end of the first quarter just settled. And
I think Keilor have shown a lot more recently anyway. I mean, they got within 3 points of Bulleen last week, so
yeah,
to have that start against Blackburn, they'd be pleased, but I think Blackburn would be more pleased to overcome that slow start and then end up winning by double digits.
Bulleen 95 defeated Sherbrooke 86. Clearly defeated Sherbrooke 86. Liam Evans 21 for Bulleen. Josh Dow had 22 for Sherbrooke. Oh, right, okay, moving right on.
no, look, we to be honest, it was
Look at his
actually
notes. It's just move on.
it was actually a really good game. And talking to Rob afterwards, it was
Who?
Greasy,
Oh, your mate.
Yeah.
your mate.
Good guy, that guy.
We both said, it was actually a good game to be involved in. It was, would have been nice, I think, to let the boys play it a little bit more. I think that affected it a bit. But
So let me ask you this, while you're in holiday mode. If the final started tomorrow, Bulleen would be at home to Ringwood. Who wins that game?
Ringwood.
Waverley 74 defeated Hawthorn 67. Matty Scammell had 20 for Waverley. Harry Skelton had 18 points for Hawthorn. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Nunawading 67 went down to Dandenong 73. Johnny Creighton 16 for Dandenong. Casson, Michael that is, the Michael kind of Casson, had 16 points for Nunawading. Dandenong bounced back at Nunna. Split the weekend.
I think both teams would probably be happy with this one. Nunawading getting close to Dandenong, and I know they're sitting outside.
Well, they would have been wrapped considering McKinnon beat them the night before.
Yeah.
Outside the 4, but Dandenong needing to bounce back, wanting to show what they're all about. On the road, getting past a good side in Nunawading.
Yeah, Hadley didn't play for Dandenong. Gabe suited up for Siebel. JJ's second game back. He's had a 4-week holiday. Jordan Jacatine, All-Star 5 last year, captain of the side. He'll come out and he'll get better over the next couple of weeks again. Johnny Crichton's had his best 2 games in probably 6 or 7 weeks for Dandenong, and they're I think they're going to start getting confident and begin their run home.
Massive game because they move ahead of them on the ladder now. Eltham 78 defeated Knox 59. Lippy Lipinski had 26 points, 17 rebounds. Monday Rashid had 16 for Knox. Massive win for the Wildcats. They look like they are destined for top 4 now. They go clear inside the top 4. They've got that break on the Raiders.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to their senior men's side. I mean, they're starting to string a few games along and really becoming a threat to Rob's Watson Conference at the low seed.
Watson Conference got no chance to, no.
The
Gotcha.
no Waterhouse for Knox. Not sure what's exactly happened to Benny, but didn't play. I will say this though, Eltham at the moment are my smoky.
Well, they're a very good team.
Yep.
They're the only team that's got a coach that's locked in for the next 20 years contract.
And a really strong 5, so as long as they can get through without any injuries and that sort of thing, they are going to go real close.
Ringwood 101 defeated Kilsyth 88. Shawnee Nugent had 34. Good game from him. Dropped a ton of threes as well, I think, in that one. Jed Wilson 24 for Kilsyth. And so a good weekend for Ringwood. Great weekend for Ringwood. They're back in there. Diamond Valley 66. Went down to, defeated Sandringham 62. Jack McCautry had 13 points for DV. Tommy O'Brien 15 for Sandy. Here's the ladders.
In the Terrell Conference, Dandenong 16-3, Melbourne 13-6, Ringwood 11-9, Eltham 10-9.
Wildcats.
That's the 4.
Wildcats.
Then Nunawading and Knox both 9-10, Sherbrooke 5-14.
Holidays. Gone.
McKinnon 4-15. In the Watson Conference, Blackburn 16-3,
Which matters.
Bulleen 16-4, Diamond Valley 14-5, Sandringham 9-11, and then Kilsyth 8-12, Waverley 6-13, Hawthorn 5-13, Keilor 3-17.
They've been saving all year Sherbrooke for their end of season trip. Gold Coast, maybe Barley, saving all year. When push came to shove, the coach took him out to Puffing Billy for the day.
That's,
So
you know why?
hope you had fun.
You know why though? Puffing Billy has good deep bushes, and that's where all the good Pokemon are.
And I can put my legs out the window.
Yeah, see?
Just before we go on, going to run through this very quickly. You're just not sure, are you?
Poke what?
Just never mind.
Here's some stuff that I want you to think about between now. This is why the top fours are sorted.
Here we go.
This week,
Rob's rant.
This is Rob's rant. This week, Knox get knocked out of the race for 4th. They're done.
Knox.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Ringwood will lock in their spot.
Ringwood.
Yeah, okay.
Sandringham's season is on the line. If they lose, they're out.
Or Kilsyth to make it.
Because Kilsyth will take it.
Kilsyth are playing Blackburn, mate. Don't you rate Blackburn?
Kilsyth only need to win one more game to even up with Sandringham.
Have they got head-to-head on
And then they've
Sandy?
got head-to-head.
Okay, all right.
So I think even if Sandy win one of their two on the weekend, Kilsyth only need to win the one for them to take over Sandy. And Nunawading is out as well after this week with Eltham locking the 4th spot.
Nunawading. You don't rate Bulleen though, you said.
Who said that?
You said that.
Yeah, I said Nunawading are out. I
So
didn't say
Bulleen
that.
are going to beat them?
Of course.
Oh, right, okay. All right, here we go.
Well, if they beat us, they could beat anyone.
Obviously. Here we go. Round 16. Stevie, go.
McKinnon taking on
If
Sherbrooke.
McKinnon can beat Dandenong in overtime by 4, they can smash the living daylights out of Sherbrooke.
We win by 8.
No coach this week either, I
He's
read.
gone, mate.
That's why.
Dandenong versus Knox.
We're putting in our 20s.
Dandy to win. Dandy.
Dandy to win.
Yep. Rangers. Ringwood and Hawthorn. Ringwood.
Salt and pepper to win that one.
Yep.
Sandringham and Melbourne.
I'm on the Tigers.
Yes.
Melbourne.
Nuttawading and Bulleen.
I'm going
Bulleen.
Greavesy and the boys.
Sherbrooke and Hawthorn.
Hawthorn by how far?
You're kidding yourself, aren't you?
You think you got a chance to beat them?
You don't think we can beat Hawthorn? Let's have a wager on this.
Go for it.
What do you want to have?
No, we don't condone.
We don't
condone betting.
No, we're not betting. We're not betting in any way or form whatsoever. But I get a Melbourne Boobers membership if we win.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
I will put up.
Courtside tickets?
I will. Hang on a second. You didn't let me finish what I was
Fox?
saying. I will allow you to become a member of our volunteer staff. Sure, we'll get up this week. Next game.
Waverley and Eltham.
I
the
think
Wildcats.
I think Jefferson. The boys.
Eltham.
Jefferson.
Keilor and Melbourne.
Smokies.
I'm going Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yep. Kilsyth and Blackburn.
I think
You're
Kilsyth.
kidding yourself.
No.
No, that's a joke.
I think the Vikings.
Absolutely.
And finally, Knox and Diamond Valley.
I'm going to go Knox at home. I know you'll go DV here. I know you'll go DV because you think Knox are going to miss out. So,
I actually think Diamond Valley are a big chance here too.
okay, fair. Nothing wrong. That's okay. Stick together. No worries. That's it for this week. With
Are we
thanks
sure?
to our friends at Malt. Yeah, only a couple of rounds to go.
So I can shoot off for the year?
Yep, you're done.
Yeah, you're done,
See
mate.
ya.
Go and find your Mons or what's what he's talking about.
Pokemon,
Pokédex.
mate. Come on.
Yep.
Come on, you're better than that.
Go and Pikachu. See you next week on Big V TV.